the mom nutrition. I am your national, okay, so last week we did this, we're going to try to do it again. So I'm going to be speaking to y'all over here and y'all over there. So I am a national keynote speaker, international as well, on bullying, teen depression, and teen suicide. I swear, my family, most of you guys have family like mine because they will stop at nothing to get at you. But I digress. So today we're going to be talking about, oh yeah, let me know where you're watching me from, because someone was watching me from such a faraway land last time. I couldn't even believe it. But let me know if you're watching me, where you're watching me from, please, and thank you. We're going to get started. I see I have two people on there. Yay! So today we're talking about, I didn't even prepare anything. I'm just going to speak from my heart today. We're talking about Emeka. Emeka is one of the teenagers, well, actually, he's the only young adult, because he's 21, I think, in my brand new book. My book is called A Teen's Life. And unless you've been living under a rock, you know it just hit the stores, the market, on Kindle on Cyber Monday. So I want to take a second to say a big thank you to everyone who's bought the Kindle and everyone who's downloaded it, because I didn't know, my bad, that you could download it for free if you have Kindle Unlimited. Hi, Alice. Hi, you know what, Alice? I have something to tell you. I'll try to remember after this, okay? But hi, Alice. So, what was I saying? You know I have ADHD. What's the 6-digit code I just sent you? Oh, I don't know. On my phone? As a text? Okay, guys, hold on. On iMessage? I don't have anything from you on iMessage. I logged into your account and it said they sent me a 6-digit code. Was it as a text? Oh, you mean as a text? Okay, guys, hold on. This is live. There's no text from anybody on my phone. All right, guys, we're back. We're back. Hi, Chi. How are you? All right, we're going to get started. So his name is Emeka, and I'm just going to give you guys a brief synopsis of who he is to kind of tantalize you with a little carrot so you can go get the book if you haven't gotten the book yet. So the word Chukwu Emeka in Igbo means God has done well, or God has done right, or, you know, the work of God is complete. Hi, Tiffany. So this boy is called Chukwu Emeka, and I picked the name because the name means so much. It means, for the Christians out there, that God is indeed supreme. Hi, Tonya, and his work is perfect. I picked it because of the story because of the boy's unique story. Like I used to say, I like to say unique story. And if you're wondering why I'm wearing my t-shirt today, this is my parents' t-shirt for my son at Stanford. It is because my good friend, Mary, and her husband, Mario, whose son, little Mario, got into Stanford. Yay! So that's why I'm wearing the t-shirt, okay? Because, you know, she's now going to become a Stanford mom and a Stanford parent. So hi, Kiera. Hi, Tonya. Yes, Tonya, thank you for saying that. So Tonya and everyone else watching me, the boy's name is Chukwu Emeka. And by the way, let me know where you're watching me from. His name is Chukwu Emeka, which means God has done well. God has perfected his work. And God's work is, you know, you can't put anything after it. It's a full stop. The reason I picked that name is because he finds out in the story, in the book, that he's gay. Now, why am I stressing this? Because he's Nigerian, okay? But he finds out that he's gay. Now, there's a catch. Most Nigerians, to this moment, most Nigerians still believe that gay people are bad, they're a curse, they're, you know, incomplete people, they're not right, they're meant to be. Hi, Sumba. Oh, hi, Sumba. She's watching from Nigeria. Look at that. How cool is that? Thank you so much, Sumba. Yes, she's watching from Nigeria. So most Nigerians, and she's Nigerian, she'll back me up, most Nigerians still believe that gay people are somehow defective, okay? So now the boy whose name is Chukwu Emeka, you get the connection now? So he queries that in the book. He's wondering, well, why am I called Chukwu Emeka? Why are they calling me Why are they saying that my name is perfect when I am gay and my family, as far as I'm concerned, doesn't believe that gayness is good? So if God's work is good and perfect, then what's wrong with me? And so that is the gist, the general gist of the boy's story. And so if you don't know yet, my book is called A Teen's Life, and it talks about 12 teenagers. Well, first of all, it's divided into 3 parts. The first part talks about the global burden of suicide. It talks about the different countries and their numbers and what's going on in Kenya, what's going on in Mozambique and Australia and Nigeria and India and the US, and the numbers of suicide. But also the second part, which is my favorite part, talks about stories of these 12 teenagers in a Dear Doctor format. So they kind of write a letter to Dr. Lulu, and they're telling me their pains and what they're going through and what's happening to them, and why you who's watching me should understand. Hi, Teresa J. and Adeze. What's going on? Why and how you as a parent should understand why a teenager would be worried about, the fact that no one really understands them, and why a teenager will want to kill themselves. Because most people don't realize that the average teenager that wants to kill themselves feels a deep-seated sense of, or has a deep-seated sense of rejection and ostracization and invisibility and no love, and why they feel like they're better off dead than alive. And, if you don't know this already, you know that suicide is bad, but suicide of a child is that much 10 times worse. And so why should we as a world be existing and having our children want to kill themselves and want to die? So that's kind of the general gist of the book. So Emeka's parents are African. And of course, they believe that, anything gay is bad. And I'm quick to remind Emeka's parents that, oh, by the way, you gave birth to this kid. So remember, if the fruit of your loins is defective, maybe we should check your loins, right? And so that's the first one. And then the second one is the fact that Africa, when I started doing the research for the book, I found out that in the days of Noah, or way before Noah, Africa actually had homosexuality. And it was like a normal thing. Did you know that? Well, I didn't know that. But it's amazing what research can uncover, that Africans had homosexuality was practiced freely. My people, the Igbos, they actually had deep-seated homosexuality. And what the women would do is, they would, when a woman marries another woman, they will announce that, oh, the woman who is marrying the other woman was actually had the spirit of an ancestral man in her. And therefore she was beckoning on the spirit of the man. And that's how come she was able to marry a woman. Just whatever they said, however they explained it, the point is ancient African custom and ancient African ways actually did practice homosexuality. And then came religion. Organized religion in the form of Christianity. So African religion, which is the religion of my forefathers, my grandfather, for instance, was not a Christian. So African religion of those days, hi Dion, hi Mary Beth Acher, Chima. African religion of those days actually was not sanctioned by Christianity, because the white man came with his religion, and I know you guys know me when I go there. The white man, as an entity, came to Africa. Okay, here's what he did. He came to Africa. He took Africa's children, okay, took Africa's wealth, Africa's art, took a lot of things from Africa. Hi, Miriam. Took a lot of things from Africa, and in exchange, the white man as an entity forced Africa to take their religion. This is a known fact, okay? Christianity is not African, okay? Neither is Islam, by the way, but another day's discussion. Christianity is not African. So what the white man as an entity did was take our arts, take our kids, take them into slavery, and all the things that they did to them during slavery, which is another day's discussion. And in exchange, told us our skin was not good enough, our hair was not good enough, taught us how to hate each other and anything black, essentially. And in exchange, gave us their religion. This is a known fact. I'm not making it up. Hi, Patience Adeni Suberu. Hi, nice to see you. And in exchange, they gave us their religion. And then with their religion came hate, a different kind of hate that says, well, what you're doing right now is bad, so you need to stop doing it, okay? And then tele-evangelism of the 80s really cemented that hatred of all things African. You think Africa's hatred for itself and all the black on black violence that you see now, African American hatred for themselves, you think all of that didn't come from somewhere? Hi, Eleanor. It came from somewhere. It was implanted into us. And so this story, this boy's story, touches on that a little teeny bit. A little bit of the studies, the research that I did that uncovered the fact that ancient African customs actually sanctioned homosexuality. But then when organized religion came in the form of Christianity, it now abolished all of that. And so whether you like it or not, it is the truth. I mean, you know, one thing that Toni Morrison said was, if you have the words, speak them. Speak the truth, lest the secrets will kill you. So my point is to tell you what the fact is. You can take it or you cannot. And so this little boy is stuck between a rock and two hard places, okay? The rock is all of Nigeria and all of his community and all of everyone outside of his family. And the two hard places are his parents. His mom is a Christian. Oh my goodness, she discovers God and religion and all of these things. His father used to be a Christian, no longer practices Christianity, and barely. And so he's stuck between a father who wants him to be a real man and not be so feminine and so much like his mother, you know, which is something that they say in Nigeria. The Yorubas will say if a child, and there's a song about it actually, Omo Mission Rere, is loosely based on that. When a child is good, they said it's his father's child. When a child is bad, they say it's his mother's child. And so the father of this boy tells him that I don't want you to be like your mother, because, you know, she's weak and she's all things feminine. And of course, Nigeria is a patriarchal society. I'm not going to lie. So is America, by the way. So is India. Most countries of the world are patriarchal, which is why in the old days, it's only now that we're having first female this and first female that and first female the other. Because over time, we've had a male-dominated everything. You know, yeah, we had Queen Elizabeth, but how many other queens are there, you know? So even in America, we dared to test the waters of having a female president. You see how that ended, you know? So most countries of the world are not ready for women and equality and feminism. They're not ready, and that is the truth. So this little boy finds himself stuck right there between two parents who are African and absolutely abhor homosexuality, and the truth which he feels within him that he's attracted to men. So what does he do? And that is kind of the way the stories in the book are woven. Realities that my patients have, your children have, things that people are taking for granted. The fact that a girl who is molested by her uncle is not okay. But then the mother of the girl tells her, what do you mean my brother is molesting you? You know, it's like, he's my brother, so he should be perfect. But what child makes up stuff like that? What child tells you that they're being molested if they're not being molested, whether it's your brother or not? And so that is kind of the gist of the book. How, hold on. Dubem, are you okay with, are you doing it?
I came on in.
Oh, and how essentially what's happening now is we're having children now killing themselves because, you know, the whole world is just not understanding that a child does not make up stuff like molestation. Hi, Diane Iragena. Nice to see you. Please let me know where you're watching me from. Okay, so my name is Dr. Lulu, and you're watching this episode of Ask Dr. Lulu. We're talking about Emeka, one of the characters in my book, who happens to be gay and what he's going through and just the drama of all of that. And so thank you so much for those who have bought the book. And if you haven't bought the book yet, it is available on Kindle. I'm going to get the paperback as soon as I can. I'm going to Nigeria this week, so that's going to be a little bit hard. Hi, Carolyn, but certainly it's going to be out. I do have X amount of copies for those who would like to pre-order an autographed copy. I'll be sending those myself. Otherwise, if you just want to get a regular copy, it's going to be available on Amazon. It's also available on my website, teenalive.com. So, hi, sweetheart. Hi, Chiwoneso. Hi, Chi. I'm just going to say hi, Chi. Thank you for joining us. So that's what we're talking about. We're just talking about the fact that parents need to be more intentional when it comes to parenting. More, what's the word now? More aware that your children do go through stuff. And sometimes the things you say can affect them. And sometimes when they come to you one time, if you don't respond the way you should, they might never come back to you. They might never come back and say anything else to you. She's going to mine so she can, oh, wow. Thank you so much, Carolyn. Carolyn you know what, Carolyn? All I'm asking is for a review, please. I need reviews. I've gotten one awesome review already. And if you get yours in time, I might even put yours on my website. So please, and thank you. But yeah, so the book follows 12 teenagers. I didn't realize there were 12. I used to say 10, and I didn't realize there were up to 12, but there are 12 teenagers all trying to make the best of the lemons that life has thrown them and trying to juggle the lemons without dropping them, with you and I, believing them, not believing them, and just kind of making life she says she reads fast. Yay! Just making life harder for them to understand. And honestly, for me, I'm at the point now where I'm like, just going to try to face the parents. And because even if you're not a parent yet, you might be a parent in the future. And if you're going to be a parent, know now that your teenager is the same toddler that you had. They're just bigger. And in my first book, I mentioned that, right? They're just growner and smellier and maybe have makeup on or, whatever. But your teenager is essentially your toddler. They're stuck between being grown and not being grown. And sometimes it's a hard place to navigate. They want to be independent and then they still want some love. They want to talk back to you, but they still want you to give them a hug at night. So things like that. Teenagers are basically just ginormous toddlers, right? Hi, Ruth. Ruth is joining from Teen Alive. Hey, girl. So that's essentially what I had. Ruth, I was talking about the fact that I have a boy in my book called Emeka and the struggles that Emeka is going through. Ruth is going to get the book and she's going to read it because Ruth is she actually teaches about suicide. So I need Ruth to read the book so she can write the review so I can see what you think. So Carolyn says, I've always felt they need us more than when they were toddlers. Carolyn, you could not be righter. Is that a word? You could not be righter, yes, about that. More right about it. My son says more right, whatever. But you could not be more correct. Indeed, teenagers need us more because they're also dealing with hormones and they're dealing with peer pressure and they're dealing with cell phones and all the stuff that come with that. So teenagers are at a very, 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 very hard place. Let me see if I can bring this closer. Teenagers are at a very, 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 very hard place. Hi, Cynthia. It was great to see you yesterday. So it's very tough being a teenager. Cynthia, you have teenagers. You know what I'm talking about. They're at a very tough place. So they're very fragile. All of that drama is really just a facade. Deep inside, they really are they're hurting. So if you're a parent of a teenager, you need to get the book. If you haven't gotten the book yet, Cynthia, go get the book. Get the e version. If you have Kindle Unlimited, it's free to download. I did not know this. And if you don't have Kindle Unlimited, it's $4.99. And then if you want to get the paperback, then just get the e version anyway for $4.99 and then give it to your friend, right? And then when the paperback is ready, I'll let you guys know. So anybody have any questions? Hi, Sonia. I'm going to just look and see. Wow, I have so many people. And you guys, thank you so much for interacting with me. I love it. But that's all I had. That's all I had. Just wanted to kind of give a little teaser. So Emeka is Nigerian. He's actually 21. He's not a teenager, he's a young adult. So he's a youth, right? He's Nigerian in the book. He is dealing with LGBT-ness and his parents and all the drama that comes with that. And if you don't know this yet, in Nigeria, if you're arrested for being gay, you will be put in jail for up to 14 years. I did not know that. Like, you didn't commit any crime. You're just being yourself and they put you in jail. I mean, yeah, that's the kind of country I come from. But I digress. So get the book. Thank you for the love and all the hearts. And oh, you know what? Next Sunday, oh my goodness, next Sunday, I am going to be in Nigeria. Such good information. Thank you so much, Sonia. I'm going to be in Nigeria next Sunday, so I may not be able to do a Facebook Live because of the timing. So just go back and watch my old videos and give me some love. And please tell people about the book. I mean, I'm not joking. This morning I told the wife now, I was like, I think my book is actually, yes. Oh, she's a Stanford mom. Oh my God. Okay. My friend's son just got into Stanford, and so I'm wearing the t-shirt for her. And of course, it's my favorite color. Thank you so much, Carolyn. But yeah, I'm wearing my t-shirt, my Stanford t-shirt, Stanford mom t-shirt. So next week, I'm going to be in Nigeria, so I don't think I'll be able to do it. The week after will be the weekend of Christmas. I don't know if I'll be able to do it either. Hi, Sumba. Yes, I can't wait to see you. Sumba is going to be at the event that I'm having. Oh, you know what? Let me put a plug. So I'm going to be speaking at a mental health awareness event in Lagos, Nigeria on Friday the 13th, this Friday the 13th. Right? I am superstitious like that. But it's going to be in Lagos, and I'm going to see Sumba, who was from my high school, by the way. And the wife is in the building. Oh my God. Yes. Let me give her a shout out and a wave. That's royalty, y'all. That is royalty. Hey, wifey, say something. That is royalty right there. That's the queen of my heart. She's giving me some loves. And what is she saying? She said, yes, she said, because believe it or not, the wife nurse graduation is also next weekend. So yes, this is my walk of shame. This is my path of shame. It just so happens that, it was scheduled after I had already decided to go to Nigeria and bought my ticket and everything. So I'm going to go to Nigeria. But another reason why I'm going to Nigeria is because my dad lost his favorite brother, his main Wakanda-ness, his one and only, basically, big brother, not big brother, but brother that he just loves to pieces. So I am going to go give my dad some love and just kind of just be in his presence. And it just so happens that I also have these opportunities to give talks in Nigeria, in Abuja and in Lagos. So I'm going to try to kill all the birds with one stone. So the wife says her graduation is this weekend. That is true. I think I said next weekend, but it's this weekend because today is Sunday. So she'll be graduating from her master's in healthcare administration. And so just give her some love. If you're watching, please give her some love. And I won't be here, so it's a bittersweet for us, but hopefully she'll get it, and I'll get her this ginormous gift from Nigeria. That's the plan, okay? All right, folks, I'm getting so much love. Thank you all so much. Carolyn, you are the absolute best. I love you back. I love you back. Thank you, Sonia. Thank you, Weifner. I love you all. Thank you so much for just always joining me on Sundays. We've got 3 more weeks to the end of the year, and next year, 2020, I'm going to try my best to be bigger and better and badder, right? So on that note, I'm going to say goodbye. I'm going to go now and turn in the final manuscript for the paperback. Yeah. So somebody say congratulations. Oh, Ellis, thank you. Ellis is saying congrats to the wifey. Ooh, all right. So folks, listen, for real, from the bottom of my heart, I want to say thank you for always being there. I'm a chicken and I cry easily, but thank you. Oh God, Elle, you're getting so much love. Look at that. Yes, you got this, and woohoo and all that. You guys are the absolute best. Thank you so much for just always interacting. And I hope that 2020 will bring everyone who's watching me all the love that you need and all the love that you deserve. And Suma said, take care, Sabrina. Thank you so much. And I'm going to get emotional, but thank you. Thank you so much for everything, And please get the book, 1. 2, recommend the book. And if you're a doctor and you're watching me, recommend the book to other doctors. It's not because I wrote it. I think it's a pretty good book. And I just gave me a taste, right? I mean, you see kind of where I'm going. I'm letting people know that teen suicide is real and it's bad and it's like a decay in the society when the youngest of us want to kill themselves and actually do it, right? And the third part of the book is in three parts. I think I was going here, there, and everywhere, like I do. The third part of the book is actually the advice part that tells you what to do. And I actually break it down to what the government has to do, what the teachers have to do, what the doctors have to do, what the teenagers have to do, what the parents have to do, and what everyone else has to do. Because we all have to take responsibility for this particular situation. It's like an epidemic, you know. One suicide every 40 seconds is what they're saying now. But they're saying that by the year 2020, it's going to be one every 20 seconds. How many 20 seconds have we had since we've been talking? That's what I'm talking about. Carolyn, thank you. And so I'm going to take my leave now so I can go meet with my publisher on this one. I love you all. Please get the book. On a more serious note, $4.99 on Kindle. And if you have Kindle Unlimited, it is free. But if you download it, you can also share with your friends. I made it shareable, so you can share with your friends. Let people know that this is good information. And my next book is going to be, No, We Can't Let That Happen. I'm not sure what you're talking about. But Sonia, what are you talking about? Tell me. Thank you for your work. Thank you so much. I'm not sure. Sonia, what are you talking about? You say you can't let that happen. What are you talking about? I'm going to wait because I think there's a bit of a delay. But yeah, everyone's just been so interactive, and I'm just so excited. Sonia, what were you talking about? You said, no, we can't let that happen. What were you talking about? All right, there's a delay. All right, folks, I'm going to head on out now, and about teenage suicide. Oh yes, yes, I know. So no, actually, you know what, Sonia? No, the one every 20 seconds is overall suicide globally. Teenage suicide. Oh my God, yeah, we don't want that. We don't want anybody killing themselves. We don't want any kids killing themselves for sure. But no, this is global suicide numbers. That is one every 40 seconds today. And next year it's going to be one every 20 seconds. But here's my problem, right? Can you bring some? Yes, ma'am. I'm bringing my books. I'm bringing about 20 books to Lagos. Yes, ma'am. But absolutely. Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. The thing about that is those one every 40 seconds, we don't even know that that's accurate, right? Because many people who die by suicide, we don't even report them as suicides. We think they're accidents. And one of the questions I have is, how do you know that Whitney Houston didn't really want to kill herself? How do you know that all those ODs are not really suicides? I mean, this is real problem, right? Majority of the suicides are not counted. That's the truth. Most people don't count suicide because, like in America, if you document that the person died by suicide, you don't get paid your insurance, for instance, right? So it's that bad. So yeah, many people don't even document their suicides. So if we really were able to count all the suicides as they really are, it may be one every second. And so, do you know anything else that kills people that fast? I don't, which is why I quit my job to talk about it, right? So, Carolyn, I love you. So yeah, so this Stanford mom is signing out, okay? Thank you all so much for being there. I will see you all. If I can pull it off next Sunday, I'll try from Nigeria. We'll see. But chances are probably not, because I think it's, Sumba, what time is it in Nigeria now? Is it 8 p.m.? I think it's like 8 p.m. already. So yeah, I could probably do it. So we'll try, okay? And I'm just gonna do something random, just something fun, something light from Nigeria, because I can. All right, folks. Bye, y'all. I love you. Bye. Listen, Alice, did you get the book yet, Alice? I know you don't have any kids, but get it for your siblings. Get it for your sister, your brother, and whoever else. Everyone, peace. Bye.